Hello Webkinz Big Brother fans, Avery here, and another eviction ceremony is going to begin shortly. But first, let's see what's been going on in the house since the veto ceremony. There is a lot of tension in the house right now. Just about everywhere you go, you just feel it. Kins don't trust each other, and nobody knows what's going to happen. I'm really glad that I have Snow and Blush because I think without them I'd probably go crazy. It seems like everybody is just on edge and wants to start a fight, especially Avril. I have definitely seen the way that she's been looking at Snow and Blush and me, and I can't say that it makes me very comfortable. Okay girls, let's talk strategy. We all have to be on the same page. Yeah, this upcoming eviction is making me really nervous. Me too. It's like everybody is just on edge. Yeah, I know, and it's really important because any of the three could be really good to get out. Hey, I'm sorry for interrupting, but I'd like to talk to you girls if that's okay. Yeah, all right. What's up, Howard? I'd like to ask you to vote me out this round. What? Vote you out? You want us to vote you out? But why? That's not what I expected to hear. I know it sounds crazy, and I know it's probably the last thing I should be doing, but I don't really want to be in this game anymore. It's very obvious that the boys have absolutely no chance, and I don't really feel like I have a footing in this house. Keep Trick in the game and vote me out. He deserves to win. He's a better player than I am. I haven't done anything. I don't want to be in this game, so I kindly ask you to please vote for me tonight. Thanks. Okay, he's gone. That's perfect. I guess we know who we're voting for. Yeah, Trick. What? But Howard doesn't even want to play anymore. If we keep Howard in this game and we vote out Trick, Howard has no, initiative. He's got no desire to play the game. If we vote Howard out and we keep Trick in, we're keeping in an actual player. But if we vote out Trick and keep Howard in the game, then that's one less person we have to worry about. He's not even gonna try. Oh, that's a really good idea. Oh my gosh. I see what you're saying. That's genius. Wow, Howard made a really big mistake in asking us to vote him out. Well, not really. I wasn't actually considering him as a threat, but him talking to us just solidified my decision. Okay, so we vote out Trick tonight? We vote out Trick tonight. I'm gonna be honest. I had full intentions of voting out Natalia. I was going to tell the girls to vote out Trick and then me cast my vote for Natalia. And I don't think she would have gotten the votes, but it would have at least sent a message to Avril because she can do the math. She's not stupid. However, when Howard came to talk to us, it made me realize it would be stupid to waste a vote on Natalia and not put that towards Trick. If Howard doesn't want to play this game, fine. But he's gonna stay in it as long as I can do anything about it. So that's why I'm asking for you to vote me out at the eviction ceremony, please. Wow, at least you're honest and upfront about it. I can't believe you just went out though. That's such a cowardly way to go. Maybe, but I'd rather somebody who deserves to be in this game stay in this game. I don't want to be in it anymore. I am not gonna promise anything because I have things to think about, but I'll consider it, okay? That's all I can ask for. Thanks, Avril. Wow, I did not have Howard giving up on the Big Brother game on my bingo card. I can't fucking believe this. He just wants out of the game. Like, what a loser. You know what, honestly, I think I am gonna vote him out because if you're that pathetic to actually ask for the vote, you can get it. Maybe it's stupid, maybe it'll hurt my game in the long run, but at least I would feel better having played the game against somebody who wants to be here versus playing the game against a floppy fish. Wait, fish? That sounds really good. I'm gonna go see if we have fish sticks. I'm just worried about Howard. He just seems very not himself, you know? He seems very down in the dumps. I believe this eviction coming up is really stressing him out. Yeah, I wish there was something I could do. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna look for a book real quick. Please, go ahead. Sorry. Oh, here's one. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Well, that was awkward. Never mind that. Let's get back to the conversation. I hate to think that Howard may have given up, and I fully expect to be the one that is voted out at the eviction. So I need you to do everything you can to bring that spark back to Howard. The same spark we saw at the beginning of the game. He deserves to be in this game as much as you or I. Right. Oh man, I hope by some miracle it's Natalia that goes, but let's be honest, we don't got the votes. I am definitely voting her out. Maybe Lucky. I don't know what he and his sister are planning, but I know. We have to prepare for the worst. So the worst case scenario is that I leave and you and Howard are left. And you and Howard must fight. The boys cannot lose. You will have a chance. Do your best in the head of household competition. Oh, there's no doubt about that. It's Howard and I against, well, everybody else. We're really the only two boys left if you leave. Lucky? Lucky's not on the boys' side at all. I hate knowing that Trick is probably going to be the one to leave because he deserves to stay. I mean, both he and Howard deserve to stay, really, if you think about it, but I really don't think that the votes are going to be there for Natalia. It stinks knowing that basically Howard and I are going to be the only two boys left. Lucky might as well just go to the girls because at this rate he's practically playing with the girls. Him and his sister, like, I know he says he's on the guy's side, but that's really only by the rules of the game. He's really just another girl in the house. The eviction ceremony is about to begin. Who will walk out that door? It's anybody's guess. Let's go to the house guests.
Hello, house guests. Hello, Avery. It is almost time for the eviction ceremony to begin. Trick, Howard, and Natalia. In just a moment, you will have one final chance to plead your case to your house guests before they begin voting.
Trick will begin with you. Oh, very well. Hello, house guests. It has been a pleasure being in this game. I, of course, am not going to ask you to keep me, although I would very much enjoy that, but I am not going to put down my friend Howard. And although I could say something to try to convince you to vote out Natalia, I don't believe that's fair. I believe in fairness, and I believe in you voting out whoever is best for your game. So, best of luck, and I hope I will still be here at the end. Thank you. Howard, you are up next. I've talked to all of you, I believe, that will be voting, so anything I could say here I've already said to you, so please keep those words in mind, and thank you. And Natalia. Well, of course I want to stay playing this game. I'd love for you to keep me. I don't think I've shown my true potential yet. I don't think I've had the chance to, unfortunately. So I would like to at least be able to show my true potential as a house guest before I get evicted. Hopefully you'll keep me so I can show you what I can really do. Thank you. The eviction ceremony is about to begin. One by one, each of you will go to the diary room to cast your vote to evict. Maggie, as the current head of household, you will not cast a vote unless the votes are tied. After all the votes are in, I will return and I will announce the results. Best elect the nominees. And Patches, please go to the diary room. Patches is a member of Girl Power who has already made the decision to vote out Trick. It's likely Patches' vote will reflect this. Hello, Patches. Hello, Avery. Please cast your vote to evict. I vote to evict Trick. Thank you. Snow is the unspoken leader of Girl Power. However, she has expressed interest in voting out Natalia. Hello, Snow. Hello, Avery. Please cast your vote to evict. I vote to evict Trick. Thank you. Thanks. Blush, the third member of Girl Power, will likely vote the same as her alliance members. Hello, Blush. Hello, Avery. Please cast your vote to evict. I vote to evict Trick. Thank you. Lucky is one of the boys, but he's also working with his sister. Which way will he vote? Hello, Lucky. Hi, Avery. Please cast your vote to evict. I vote to evict Natalia. Thank you. Avril seems very convinced that Howard deserves to be evicted. Did she change her mind? Hello, Avril. Hey, Avery. Please cast your vote to evict. I proudly vote to evict Howard. Bye-bye, wimp. Thank you. Being a member of the Magic 3, Mr. Mistopheles likely will vote to keep his friends safe. Hello, Mr. Mistopheles. Hello, Avery. Please cast your vote to evict. I vote to evict Natalia. Thank you. House guests, the votes are in. When I announce the evicted house guest, they will have just a few moments to say their goodbyes before leaving the game. With only one vote, Howard, you are safe. What? Trick and Natalia, by a vote of 3-2, Trick, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Trick, no.
That is the game of Big Brother. Unfortunately, it is my time to go. You know what we've talked about, so you know what you must do. I don't like the sound of that. Yeah, well, it doesn't concern you, so buzz off. How fucking rude. Guys, can we please not cause a fight as Trick is trying to leave? That's really disrespectful. He deserves better.
Yeah, he does, actually. He's a really good player. He does deserve to stay, but it's the game, Trick. I'm sorry.
No apologies are necessary. It is the game. I fully expected to be the one leaving, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, whatever. Bye, guy. Ugh. It's not worth it. Perhaps you will get your revenge another time. Oh, I hope so. Bye, man. Take care and do well. Ugh, this stinks. You're not even in the jury. No, I'm not. But I will be back on finale night, of course, so you better be there. Absolutely. Howard and myself will be there. Good. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for an amazing game. Take care. Hello, Trick. So sorry on your recent eviction. It's part of the game. I fully expected to be the one leaving of the three up there. Well, I am the stronger player, not to toot my own horn, but I think that I was seen as a bigger threat, and with so many of the girls overpowering the boys, the votes just weren't there. That must have been tough, trying to compete against the girls who had an early win in the season. How did that feel? It, quite honestly, was stressful. The girls did do very well at the beginning, and I fully expect to see at least one of them in the final two. Just somehow they, luck of the draw, or just had the right mix of girls playing that just happened to do really well. I think the girls have a better social game than the boys, so of course that helps. And yeah, I don't know, the right combination of events that gave the girls that early win. You and Mr. Mistopheles and Howard banded together and called yourselves the Magic Three. Lucky was not a part of this. Would you have made him the offer to join your alliance if he had expressed interest? To be quite honest, I don't think so. Lucky came into this game with an alliance. He came in with his sister, twin sister, and you really can't beat that. And he never really expressed interest with working with anybody else. I think even if he had come to the boys and I don't think we really would have trusted him, especially this late in the game. It would have felt like working on the back burner with him as he focused on him and his sister. And one last question. Who do you think will be in the final two? I hate to say this because this is not what I want to see, but I honestly think that we'll see Avril. She's got an amazing drive, even with making so many house guests mad. She is still in the game. I don't know if she's working with somebody perhaps secretly, I'm not sure, but I would expect to see her. And honestly, I think I will see Mr. Mistopheles. I think I would see him of the boys over Lucky, because I think the twins working together, somebody's eventually gonna separate them. Their time is coming, absolutely. But I think Mr. Mistopheles has what it takes. Interesting thoughts, thank you. And now, before we say goodbye to you, we have a couple of goodbye messages from your housemates. So let's go ahead and watch those now. Trick, man, this was not unexpected, but it still hurts. Losing you it's hard because now the Magic 3 is the Magic 2, and Howard just doesn't seem like he wants to be here, so it's gonna be really hard playing for both him and I against all these girls who just want us out. So I wouldn't be surprised if I'm following you out the door, honestly. I am gonna miss you in this house. You're just kind of like that like, you got that grandfather vibe, like you're that voice of reason, you're so kind. And I think with all the chaos in the house and just how tense it is, you were what we needed. And I think it's gonna get worse. So I'm gonna miss you, man.
Trick, if you are the one leaving, you were my target. Honestly, I really wanted you to get out, so I'm hoping that you're the one leaving. You're just a really strong player. I feel like you have years of wisdom, and you're just a very strategic player, and that's something that is very harmful to both Lucky and my game, because we are younger and so we don't have that kind of thinking. So you leaving this house is the best for us. So if you are leaving, goodbye. And I'm sorry, but it's what I have to do.
Trick, I really tried to convince the house to vote me out. I don't really want to be in the game anymore. I don't want to be here. It just stinks knowing that, you know, we got us, the boys, we got pounded so hard, and it feels like we had no chance against the girls, and I don't want to be here. So I tried to convince them, but if you're seeing this, they didn't listen to me. So I really tried. It should be me walking out that door, and I'm hoping so, because you deserve to stay.
Trick, I'm really sorry to see you go. I think you're kind of like me. You're very strategic. I like to think of myself as the girl you, like, we just, I think, played a very similar game. So obviously you had to go. You might have had a chance to stay. I don't know how the votes are gonna fall, but I almost considered voting for somebody else, but then Howard actually kind of messed that up. He basically told us that we should vote for him, and so keeping him in the game right now when he has absolutely no will to play is the best thing for the girls. So I'm really sorry. He kind of messed up your game there. So bye.
Do you have any thoughts about those final messages? Hearing about Howard does surprise me. I had noticed that he wasn't his normal self, that he seemed very down, but I didn't expect him to go around asking people to vote for him. When you go to your house guests and you say, I don't want to be here, please vote me out, it's gonna have the opposite effect. It's easier to play a game against somebody who doesn't want to be there, worry about all the other strong players, and then get you out last. So I think, although he was desperate and he really was trying to help, it did the opposite. Thank you, Trick. And again, so sorry that you had to leave. It is part of the game, as you do say, but it is still sad to see such a strong player leave the house. A new round begins, and a new head of household is about to be crowned. Let's go back to the house guests to start the head of household competition. Hello, house guests, and welcome to the next head of household competition. This competition is called Males versus Female. Each of you have 2 blocks next to you, a red block and a green block. I will ask you a true or false question. You must place either the red block in front of you for false or the green block in front of you for true to show me your answer. Maggie, as the outgoing head of household, you are not eligible to compete. Good luck, house guests. Question number 1. Men are more likely to be addicted to their smartphones than women. True or false? Answers are locked in. The answer is false. A study found that 30% more women use their phones for 4 hours a day or longer. Mr. Mistopheles, Avril, and Howard, you are all eliminated. You have the wrong answer. Dang it. Question number 2. When it comes to checking themselves out in the mirror, men do it more times per day than women. Answers are locked in. The answer is true. A British study found that an average man looks in the mirror 23 times per day, while women only do it 16 times per day. Lucky and Blush, you are both eliminated from this round. You both answered incorrectly. Question number 3. A woman's brain is smaller than a man's.
What?
Answers locked in. The correct answer is true. On average, a woman's brain is about 10% smaller than a man's. I'm sorry, Patches, but you answered incorrectly and you have been eliminated. Snow and Natalia, you are the final 2 remaining in the competition. Good luck. Question number 4. Men are more sensitive to cold temperatures than women. Answers locked in. The correct answer is
Men are actually less sensitive to cold temperatures than women.
Snow, I'm sorry, but you have answered incorrectly and you have been eliminated.
This means that Natalia, you are our new head of household. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I won. Hell yeah, that's my girl. You did it. Oh my gosh, girls win again. Good job, Natalia. You definitely deserved it. Thank you, Snow.
Yeah, thanks. Oh man, this is not good.
The girls win again, yay!
With Natalia as the new head of household, what sort of twists and turns await the house guests? You, the viewers, get a say in it. What the house guests don't know is that one of their evicted house guests are about to return to the game. You, the viewers, play an important role by casting a vote. Which evicted house guest would you like to see walk back into the game? Check the description below for the poll where you get to choose who you want to see. The closing date on the poll will be listed as well. And when the poll is closed, the link will be removed to prevent any further votes. The house guests with the most votes will walk back into the game in the next episode. Will they be able to escape being evicted again? We'll have to wait and see. Exciting twists and turns are coming to the game, and the house guests have no idea what's in store for them. This is Avery, host of Webkinz Big Brother 3, saying we'll see you next time.